Preface and Chapter 1 of The Loss of the SS Titanic, Its Stories and Its Lessons, by Lawrence Beesley. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recorded by Allyson Hester. The Loss of the SS Titanic, by Lawrence Beesley. Preface. The circumstances in which this book came to be written are as follows. Some 5 weeks after the survivors from the Titanic landed in New York, I was the guest at luncheon of Honorable Samuel J. Elder and Honorable Charles T. Gallagher, both well-known lawyers in Boston. After luncheon, I was asked to relate to those present the experiences of the survivors in leaving the Titanic and reaching the Carpathia. When I had done so, Mr. Robert Lincoln O'Brien, the editor of the Boston Herald, urged me as a matter of public interest to write a correct history of the Titanic disaster, his reason being that he knew several publications were in preparation by people who had not been present at the disaster, but from newspaper accounts were piecing together a description of it. He said that these publications would probably be erroneous, full of highly colored details, and generally calculated to disturb public thought on the matter. He was supported in his request by all present, and under this general pressure I accompanied him to Messrs. Houghton Mifflin Company, where we discussed the question of publication. Messrs. Houghton Mifflin Company took at that time exactly the same view that I did, that it was probably not advisable to put on record the incidents connected with the Titanic sinking. It seemed better to forget details as rapidly as possible. However, we decided to take a few days to think about it. At our next meeting we found ourselves in agreement again, but this time on the common ground that it would probably be a wise thing to write a history of the Titanic disaster as correctly as possible. I was supported in this decision by the fact that a short account, which I wrote at intervals aboard the Carpathia, in the hope that it would calm public opinion by stating the truth of what had happened as nearly as I could recollect it, appeared in all the American, English, and colonial papers, and had exactly the effect it was intended to have. This encourages me to hope that the effect of this work will be the same. Another matter aided me in coming to a decision: the duty that we, as survivors of the disaster, owe to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?